Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have to go through and ship out the orders and show you guys what sold as usual. However, it is going to be a little bit different because we need to change up a few things in our reselling setup here in Charlotte. You see, things are starting to get a little bit disorganized here in Charlotte for me as my inventory grows, so we need to take care of that and hop on it because you do not want to be a disorganized reseller. You'll start losing things and stuff will get misplaced. It's just not a problem you want, so we're going to get ahead of that and pretty much reorganize our storage situation today. Just take a look at our storage space right now. As you can see, it's starting to get disorganized in here. We got clothing on shelves, video games on shelves, things all mixed together. It's just not very efficient right now, so we need to change this. You see, what I want to do is get this somewhat set up how my storage is up in Cincinnati with my normal inventory. So I'm going to get a few bins, separate out the clothing, get some boxes just for the hard goods, and make this thing look and function a lot better. So what I'm going to try and do is like consolidate all of this clothing and stuff into separate bins. I'm going to put the shoes in their own separate places, get some better storage for the video game stuff and the hard goods. It just needs cleaned up, and we're going to make it look a lot better. But before we do that, let's go ahead and pull today's orders. The first thing I have going out is right there. These are those Chaps Ralph Lauren overalls that I picked up with Harry Tornado a few weeks ago when we hung out, and these ended up selling for 50 bucks. You can see they're like the older ones, they're vintage ones, and they have like the carpenter strap on the side. Really cool piece. I paid like 7 bucks for them and they sold for 50. Next, we have a pair of shoes going out, so they're going to be down here somewhere. I just listed these. These actually sold in like 48 hours of me listing them for 50 bucks. And what's neat about these sneakers is that they were actually the glow-in-the-dark pair, and they were the only ones listed on eBay at the time when I listed them, so I think that contributed to why they sold so fast. Next, we got another clothing piece, another soccer jersey. I just listed this as well. Right there. This is a soccer jersey for the Atlanta FC team, and it's brand new with the tags. Pick this up retail arbitrage at Ross for $5, and it sold for $25. Next, right here in front, we sold one of our dust covers. I believe it's this one. It's the big Burberry one that had the drawstring at the top. Yep, this big Burberry one right here sold for 40 bucks. Next, we got a Robert Graham shirt that I picked up in my last thrifting video for 5 bucks, and it sold for 32. And it's right here. It's that white paisley rainbow pattern one. Right there, 32 bucks. And then while we're in here, this little Tiffany keychain that I picked up at the estate sale last weekend, this little piece right here, ended up selling for 70 bucks. This is a sterling silver keychain. And then finally, our last item is a magazine that sold. Where is it? This Desert Eagle magazine right here ended up selling for 45 bucks. And the last thing that I need to pull today is some video game stuff that sold over on Amazon. And here are the games that we just pulled to go out today. First, we got Persona 5 sold for 58 bucks. Each of these Super Mario Bowser's Minions games, 2 of them sold for $38 a piece. Fantasy Life on the 3DS sold for 25 bucks, I believe. And Hey You Pikachu on the Nintendo Switch sold for $45. All of those are going out via Amazon FBM. Now let's get the stuff packed up and shipped out. And there it is, everything is packed up and ready to go out to the post office. So now we're going to get that stuff out to USPS. I'm going to go climbing, get a good little workout in, go hit up like Home Depot or something, get the boxes and stuff we need to get organized, and then we'll come home and organize the inventory. It just got done raining like 10 minutes ago. Now it's pretty nice out. And my car is dirty from all that stuff they've been putting on the road. I might need to get a car wash. First stop, Home Depot. Okay, I need a couple of these. I got an Amazon shipment going out. Need a couple mediums and a few smalls. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just grab some extra of these boxes and use them instead of the plastic ones that I'm planning on using, like I have up in Cincinnati for my permanent storage. I really don't need anything that's permanent, and I don't plan on taking them back with me to Cincinnati when I get there, so I might just use these and throw them out since they don't have to last me long term. These things, I normally use these when I am storing stuff in because they're really easy and they're durable and they're nice to have for the long term. But since we're not going to be here long term, I might just get a couple extra cardboard boxes and use those instead. Actually, you know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, hopefully these boxes end up working just as good as the plastic ones I was planning on getting to. I don't need these to last long term. As long as they last me for like 2 months, I'm gonna be fine. So I can just throw these out when I'm done with them, and I don't have to worry about lugging them back up to Cincinnati or donating them or something. I can just throw these ones out. So I'm cool with this, and hopefully it ends up working. But there's a TJ Maxx just like 2 plazas down, and I think there's like a Walmart around here too. So I might stop in some of those and see if we can't do any retail arbitrage. I know Walmart and Target and GameStop and stuff should be getting a restock of those new Shining Fates Pokemon boxes. So maybe we'll be able to grab some of those, because those are reselling for like, I don't know, what is it, like 2.5 times the actual cost of them. You can buy them for like 40 and they sell for like 120 right now. Okay, didn't end up finding any of the Shining Fates Pokemon packs, but I did find one of these Champion Pass ones. These ones don't have a ton of resale value or anything like that. I can make a few bucks, but nothing crazy. I think I'm just going to open this one and hope for the best, because it seems kind of fun. Okay, we're back home now and we got the boxes. Now it's time to start organizing our inventory. Actually, let's open up that box before we do the storage stuff. So here is that double V Champions Path box that I ended up picking up at the local Walmart right down the street from that Home Depot. And I wasn't actually planning on this being a big part of the video, so I just figured I would time lapse this and film it as is. So that's why there's no sound right now, because I wasn't planning on pulling anything crazy at all. I just figured it'd be a good little filler segment for part of the video, since it's something that I don't really do here on my channel. But we ended up pulling something pretty dang crazy, and I'll switch back over to the normal video once I change it from time-lapse setting after this pull. But this is such a crazy pull for me, only opening this one pack. This was the very first pack that I have opened out of this set, and it's like the first pack that I've actually opened in years when it comes to Pokemon. But check this out. I end up pulling the hardest card in the set to pull. I'll switch back over to normal video mode here in just a second so you can hear my reaction. Oh my god, guys, I can't believe I just pulled that. I had the camera on time-lapse mode because I was planning on just doing a voiceover for this section, so I switched it over to normal video for a second. That is insane. That is the card to pull out of this set. I can't believe I just pulled that. I have no idea what that goes for right now, but let me show you the card. It looks really, really good as well. Centering looks pretty dang good on that. Sorry, the lighting's really bad right here. But wow, I can't believe I just pulled this out of the very first pack that I opened in this box. That's insane. Yo. Dude, I have it on camera. I literally just opened the box and I have it on time-lapse mode, so you see me opening it, but you can't hear my voice. So I just switched it over to video mode real fast just so you could hear that. My god. And that was the very first pack too. I didn't even do the card trick or anything. I was just opening it because I don't know the card trick for it. Oh my god. Dude, that card roll. Like, by itself being graded is over $200. That's insane. I just want to give you guys a better look at the card itself. I just looked it up, and at a PSA 10, this guy goes for right around 700 bucks. So if this ends up being a really good grade, I could have some pretty good money here. So that is an awesome score. I think I bought that box for like 20 bucks just on a whim to see if it would be something fun to open on camera. And we end up pulling the hardest card to pull. That's insane. I can't believe that we just pulled that. That is insane. That was supposed to just be a little filler part for the video. That's why I was on time lapse at first. I can't believe that I ended up pulling that card. I was just expecting it to be like a little, 20-second filler moment, something fun, different for the video. But we ended up pulling the rarest card in the set. That is insane. I feel like that should just be its own separate video or something, but I have to get this storage stuff done, get it all organized, so let's cut over to that. Here's just one last look as to how everything looks before. You can see it's pretty messy. We got stuff all up on the top shelf that doesn't have to do with our selling business. Then down here, it's just a mess. I mean, everything is kind of organized, but for the most part, it looks pretty dang bad. And I just want to take a second to stress how important it is to have a good inventory system. Once you get past that initial I can see my whole inventory phase and you start having to dig through boxes and stuff for your inventory, you need to be organized. Otherwise, you're going to start losing items, you're going to start misplacing items and taking a lot of time out of your day just to find a single item, and that is not what you want. So you need to have a good, complete, organized system when you are starting out your reselling business. And if you have been reselling for a while now and you still don't have a organized system or an inventory system, maybe reevaluate your setup right now. See if you could benefit from having a more organized system, because I'm telling you, it saves a ton of time, and obviously time is very important to us as resellers. So how I think I'm going to tackle this is I'm going to try to just take everything out and then put like all the clothing and stuff into 2 big old Home Depot boxes, maybe put those on the top, maybe use some of the smaller ones to put some shoes or hard goods in on the bottom, and then have all my Amazon FBA stuff kind of stored down bottom, and open up these top racks as well for maybe some of the larger items so I can set them up there. I don't know exactly how it's going to look at the end, but I will show you guys the before and after. Now let's get this started. Roll time lapse. There it is, all cleaned out, ready to be organized. Okay, I just finished organizing everything, and I gotta say, it looks a lot better. It'll be way easier to find items. It'll definitely keep the store looking more organized, or the storage looking more organized, and overall, I think it just looks a lot more professional. So here it is. Everything is organized into boxes and bins and places. Looks way better than what it did before. This will keep it a lot more organized. It does look a little more bare and plain, but I mean, that's kind of what you want when you organize things. So up top on the shelves are some larger items. Over here I have some loose video games and some like smalls like sunglasses and stuff up there. Then over here we have the 2 bins. These are both of the clothing bins. I have them numbered 1 and 2. So on my eBay custom SKUs, I can just put 1 or 2 in that little custom field, and I'll know exactly which bin the clothing is in, so that'll be easy to pull stuff. Then coming down one shelf over here, we have all of our various games. You can see this box up here is Nintendo Switch and stuff, and down in this one is like Xbox and PlayStation stuff. Over here is just miscellaneous items. These are larger miscellaneous items that didn't really fall into like the clothing or smalls category. And on the bottom, if you can see that, it is all the shoes and stuff. So I think that is a lot more organized, and it'll make pulling stuff way easier, especially having a number system like this. It means I won't have to sort through a ton of different stacks of clothing to find the one piece I'm looking for. I can just see that it's in box number 1, go to box number 1 and pull it. No big deal. Again, I just can't stress enough how important it is to stay organized, especially when you start getting into higher number items on your eBay store. So like right now I only have like 100 or so items listed on my eBay store, but back in Cincinnati I hover between 800 and 1,000. Can you imagine just sorting through and searching for one specific item in 800 to 1,000 different items? It would just take way too long. It is not how you want to spend your time looking for lost items in inventory. Be organized, get a structure going, and make sure you are on top of things before it gets out of control. Anyways, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed and appreciate those organizing tips, and I hope that you really liked that Pokemon pool. I still can't believe that we pulled that. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did like this kind of content, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more, and as always, keep on treasure hunting. Peace.